Tonight's All-Star Wrestling returns to the beautiful Capitol Center in the greater Washington metropolitan area on Sunday night, November the 29th. The wrestling action set to get underway at 8 o'clock in the evening. On this night, we shall see the tag team title up for grabs. The champions, Mr. Fuji and Mr. Saito, meeting the former champions and now challengers Tony Garea and Rick Martel. Two exciting midget wrestlers on the card, but no doubt we'll go from the midgets to the giants. The 310-pound mammoth proportion King Kong Mosca squares off against Mr. USA Tony Atlas. And waiting in the wings, in the Texas Death Match, with no time limit and with no holds barred, the magnificent Muraco meeting Bob Backlund in the World Wrestling Federation title matchup, the main event. But if we may now bring on our guest, the man who opposes Tony Atlas, the mammoth King Kong Mosca. Will you not grant, Mr. Mosca, as far as power, as far as strength is concerned, agility, all-out finesse, you're going to be tested?
That's right, because you know I had that all-out finesse, that all-out agility. The last time I saw Tony Atlas, he was operating an elevator. They call him Mr. USA because he went from hotel to hotel. He couldn't press the button past 4 because he could not count. You know, in school, he tried to spell the word coffee, and he spelled it K-A-U-P-H-Y. And all of a sudden, he wants to get in to an intellectual battle with King Kong Mosca. Well, I know he's beat there. Now we'll go to the physical battle. I know I'm a man with dexterity and stamina. Sure, they call you Mr. USA. By the time you lift those 24-inch logs of yours, I'll be hitting you with so many lefts, you'll be begging for a right.
King Kong Mosca and his commentary on his matchup with Tony Atlas at the Capitol Center. Now our guest, Bob Backlund, the World Wrestling Federation champion. And Mr. Backlund, in this match, there's no 1 hour time limit. This is no time limit, no holds barred.
Yeah, Vince, you know, like when you get into the ring and you compete with somebody for an hour, you gain a lot of respect for him. You may not like him very well, you may not like the things he does, but you got to respect him. You get in there and you wrestle, and boy, at the end of that match, neither one of us wanted to give in to either one. Neither one of us wanted to get pinned. Neither one of us wanted to go to a draw. We both wanted to win. We both had a lot of pride, a lot of dignity. We both train hard, and we want to win. We want to be winners. And in this Texas Death Match, there's only one way that the match can end, and that's by one of us winning, one of us getting that count of 1, 2, 3, and his hand held up in the air, or somebody saying, my opponent's a better man. And that man that does that is going to be the WWF champion. It's going to be representing all those people out there, all the wrestling fans in the area. By golly, I hope and pray that's me, Vince. I don't care whether it goes 3 minutes, 15 minutes, a half hour, an hour and a half, 2 hours, Vince. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to wrestle. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to do what I have to do to win this match.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vince.
Bob Backlund in his commentary. In a moment, we'll be joined by the Grand Wizard. And we're also going to be joined by the magnificent Muraco, who proved to a lot of fans, indeed, in the previous encounter, that to a certain extent he is magnificent in that you could stay with Bob Backlund to the 1 hour time limit. But what happens in a no holds barred, no time limit match?
You bore me. You honestly bore me. I proved to the fans of Washington, I haven't got a damn thing to prove to anybody. What I tell you, what the Magnificent One says, you can make bank on it. Bob Backlund, I proved, I told everybody I was going to give him a wrestling lesson. Did you learn anything stupid? I wrote the book on being nasty. I wrote the book on getting dirty. Texas Death Match, anything goes, Bob Backlund. Ain't gonna take me no hour to get nasty with you. Ain't gonna take me 2 hours to get what I have done. Ain't gonna take me no time at all. Become world champion.